Hi.
Way, hey, how did I get so lucky to be with two amazing ladies? Hi, Frida. Hi, Sinam.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Troy, and hi, Frida.
And hi, Sinu.
And hello, everybody that's watching this now or in the future. And we are actually going to talk about that little topic relationships. Woo!
Tiny topic.
That
Uh,
tiny and light topic.
yeah.
And actually, I would love to ask you ladies, how did your relationships change after you find the tools of access consciousness?
Mm,
Well,
yeah.
a lot. Let's just start with that. A lot changes. And like for me, I think one of the tools I really, really love is going beyond expectations with other people. So now every time before I, for example, meet someone new or even meet friends that I have known for a long time, I will just try and uncreate all the expectations I have of these people just to like be present and have like a fresh start every time I see them because I'm always different and they are always different. So yeah, that brings a lot of ease for me.
And if you don't know what the storyline create is, we're not gonna use the claim statement or go in depth of it, but you can actually search on Google just saying the access consciousness clearing statement, and you can find a beautiful video. The co-creator of access consciousness, Dr. Dane here, created and explained it for 20 minutes. So yeah, and it is it is such a huge difference, like when you don't actually have expectations of what it can be. Because one of the things, like, I know I had a lot of expectations and projections, especially to the people that was very close to me. And I had a lot of point of views like what can be possible, and I had a lot of point of views what, like, I have billions of point of views about like what it couldn't be possible. And it was like sticking me, it was sticking the other person. And actually, when I was willing to let go of that point of views, so much more start to become available, so much more start to become possible, and everything start to become so much more ease. So yeah, I'm just so grateful for the tools.
Yeah.
Hey.
And before I access, after the idea of start a relationship, first thing that comes to my mind is how I should behave and what I should change about myself.
Ooh.
And this allowed me to have a relationship for many years, but I don't have myself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for actually bringing that up, because I actually had the point of view there was like something dynamically wrong with me, and I was looking from, if I'm gonna have a relationship, especially like a romantic one, like I have to be right, because I know I'm wrong. So how I could get right, and it was all about like which part I can divorce so the other person can like be happy with me. And I actually think so much, Sina, for your vulnerability and just like bringing that up, because I get like a lot of people is doing this, like giving up themselves rather than actually being them, which allow themselves to receive a person that will be honoring, kind, and caring. Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know how I start asking what works for me. Uh, if I I have not these tools, especially X-Men tools and the community. We, I know we are a community now. It's really freedom.
Hmm.
And actually, thank you. And Troy also, for this thing of a kind, caring, honoring person, like even the idea that that exists and that that is possible is something like I hadn't learned before Access. Like before, you always know, like, oh, you have to compromise to be in a relationship, you know, and like it's better not to be alone. So like you
I'm
can
like,
set
fuck
it for
that shit.
something. Yes, honestly.
You have to compromise in
Yeah,
relationships. I was
right?
like, what is that?
Yeah, so I'm super grateful also for that in Access that you like it is possible to have someone who really cares for you and you care for them and you like grow together and you create something greater together. And that's actually one of the relationship tools also in Access to ask yourself like, okay, will we be greater together than if we were separate? And that's such a different concept to what a lot of people do a relationship for, I guess.
Yeah, and you can get surprised how many no's that you get with that one. I was like, are you sure? Like, I was like asking the question, like, if I actually go like in a date with this person, if I be with this person, what would my life be like? Is it gonna be greater or is it actually gonna be less? And it was like, I was like getting less. I was like, universe, are you sure? Is my awareness is correct?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I just want to like say like one of the things like with playing with the tools, and I think like that was one of the things that I loved the most. Is not about like seeking someone that have that things that you decided that you don't have, but actually it starts with you, like starts like the tool starts with you, like your relationship with you, like because if you don't have like kindness with yourself, or if you don't have caring with yourself, you cannot actually receive from someone else. So like really start playing with the tools, like even like start asking like what kindness I can be for myself today, like what others, like if I was not being mean to myself, if I was not judging myself. And that could be like maybe the biggest kindness that you can start like with yourself today, like not judging you. Like what if you were willing to be that space for you, like saying, hey, like I am where I am right now, and I know like there's different things that I would love to be greater, and I'm okay with that, and I will change this. And like when I even like say that, like what is that creating with your body? My body's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful. I'm like,
Melting.
yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
And actually, Rachel O'Brien is going to facilitate an Access X-Man and relationship class on the 25th of November at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central European Time. And she named the subtitle of the class, Respecting What is Loving and Caring for You. So, what is loving and caring for you, ladies? I would love to just ask.
That's a beautiful question.
Yeah. The important thing for me is allowance. Yeah,
Oh my god. Yeah.
it is really good tools for us, I think.
Yeah. I know like when I'm in that allowance of myself, I don't even want to be on the planet.
Yeah.
And
What is it
when
for
I'm
you? What is
Actually,
loving and caring for you?
for me it's actually, I get like for me it's like really like what Sinam said, it's allowance and knowing, like not judging myself, which is like when I'm in allowance, I don't judge myself and I allow myself to choose what works for me, but it's not coming from that space of, oh, like I'm just gonna choose what works for me, so fuck you all. It's actually, oh, like what's gonna create greater for me and everybody around me. And in this I am included, because like one of the things that I have been taught, that if I am choosing for me, that I am being selfish. or if I'm choosing what works for me, that I don't care for other people. And that was like one of the things like I will be like dynamically controlled by. If somebody said to me like you don't care about me, I would just say like, no, I care about you. Like please don't say that. Let me prove you that I care you so much. Like I love you so much. And actually I would just like they will actually get my balls like directly. And I would just like wherever they pull, I was just like, oh. And like really acknowledging that I can choose what works for me and include everybody in my choice, even if they don't necessarily like it.
We learn judge ourselves, and allowance isn't very easy for me at the first, and I have to choose and choose again, and I know if I choose allowance myself, it expands my life and my energy, my space, and around everybody.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, what is it for you, Miss Frida?
I will say gratitude, because for me, when I judge myself and I catch myself judging myself, that's what I mostly go to, I guess, to be like, okay, what can I be grateful for about me right now, instead of judging me. And that's what really contributes to me then in these moments.
Wow.
Yeah. And for everybody that's out there listening this now or in the future, like what is loving and caring for you? And actually, do you allow yourself to have them? Do you allow for yourself to ask them, more of them to show up in your life? And like it's a huge topic, like X-Men in relationship. So it's gonna be like a huge call, like usually with the introduction classes, like it's depends where we're gonna go. It's based on the questions. So I'm looking very forward to what we'll be exploring on this call. Like I'm just like so excited, and we'll
Yeah.
be popping the links in the comments. Is there anything else that you ladies would like to add before we finish up?
This topic is my and relationships. I was joined at first X-Men class for me because I really believe I'm very bad in relationships. And I should go this class. And if you think like that, please come and join us for this class. In this class, yes.
Exactly. Everywhere that you think you're wrong,
You're strong.
you're strong. And it take me a very long time to get that in some areas, and I'm discovering. So how does it get any better?
Good reminder. Thank you. Yeah.
Exactly. So thank you so much, Sinem. Thank you so much, Frida, and thanks so much for everybody that is watching. And hope to see you on the class.
Yeah. So, and thanks so much, Troy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.